The floor support next to the main beam. About 16 on the nose, so about a 1/4 of an inch difference. It's a little bit more on this side. So kind of right here, about 16.5. Farther over here, my laser line. Oh, if I could actually have you see, sorry. Yeah, about 16 3/4. So, a difference of about a 1/2 inch. This isn't rough sawn either, so this is more milled, so this wouldn't give me much variance. So, like I said, about a 1/2 inch variance. So I think the post is doing what it's supposed to do. Overall.
That post right there.
Yeah, I think it's supporting things, but like I said, overall its condition, it's obviously been here for quite some time. The rust is definitely a concern.
I'm recording this so I can show it to the buyers later.
Fine. You can put it on TikTok if you want.
No, I'm not doing it. Hey, that's a good idea. Look at what realtors do during an inspection of an old house.
Right. So I can tell the post isn't connected to this. I feel like this was poured, just because it looks like it was formed. Doesn't look like it was just kind of a landscape block or anything that somebody brought in. Oh, there's a spider. Yeah, because it feels like it's...
And it just doesn't have the 4 screws. It doesn't even have screw holes.
I mean, it might. They might just be caked in right now. But it looks like it's not perfectly level either. If you can kind of see, it's much closer down on this side than it is up here. And then this corner is sticking up a little higher, but it looks like there's either some sort of mortar or shimmed or something under there.
So the question is, does that post need replacing, or is it okay?
Right. I mean,
Oopsie.
overall, like I said, it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's just a matter of, what opinion somebody would have on its longevity.
Yep. May not be urgent right away,
Right.
in other words.
Right.
That's good to hear. Very good to hear. That's why we have him here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, and I said, trust me, I'd prefer to say like, oh yeah, no, you need to spend a bunch of money here, but that's not specifically what I do. I just tell you what I see and what the house is. Yeah, no, I can definitely see where you're pointing out that beam pocket.
But it's
here.
not like rotten all the way across. That when I put my finger in there, it was like the left-hand corner was soft, but the right-hand corner we can't see as much.
I want to assume this main beam has been here for 120 years.
Exactly.
It's anytime I look at a house like this, it's always the compromise. You get the neighborhood, you get the charm, you get the the feeling of an older home. There are definitely some compromises that have to be made.
Yeah.
Realistically, I mean, yes, I could replace this post. If I do that, it's likely code is going to require me to put different supports in throughout. The spacing on that one's not terrible.
Different supports, you mean the vertical supports
Adding
here?
additional supports, as soon as you start doing one project, code tends to require you to do more to that project. It's not typically just replacing that one. Yeah.
Not a wall, just more supports.
Yeah, more of these types
And
of...
somebody else I talked to said that they wouldn't want to do anything with that, leave it the way it is, and put a different one right somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Because it's a
certainly-
really difficult area to work in.
Usually I've got to be about 3 feet away from the wall anyway.
Right. All right, so you kind of are stuck leaving that one the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could come out after we'd support it somewhere else, but overall
Right.
it's fine doing what it's doing.
And we've got this one here, and then you'd got to move the washing machine if you're going to put a support here.
Yep.
Okay. Practicality is important. I'm going to stop this.